Should anti-Israel protesters on American college campuses be allowed to protest wearing masks and not showing their faces while demonstrating? That's the question that Columbia University has been grappling with amid over a year of anti-Israel protests that were often anti-Semitic, that featured on a daily basis anti-Semitic imagery, language, stereotypes, and the worst kind of anti-Jewish conspiracy theories, including Jews drinking blood of Palestinian children, Jews being bloodthirsty. These are the same tropes and lies that we've been dealing with for thousands of years, and Columbia University students have been centering their protest on that kind of anti-Jewish hate under the guise of anti-Israel activism, and they have been wearing masks, which has allowed them to spread their message of exclusion against Jews. They have sought to exclude Jews, both students and faculty members, from parts of campus, calling them Zionist-free parts of campus. They have spread anti-Semitic lies and propaganda. They've intimidated Jewish students. They've made life hellish for many Jewish students at Columbia, and they've done that with masks on their faces. And Columbia has decided that they're going to take action that is supported by many millions of Americans, which is that you shouldn't be able to wear a mask when you're demonstrating. Masking became very common during the COVID pandemic, and so did masked protests. But when Israel came under attack and had 1,200 people slaughtered on October 7, 2023, an attack that included mass rapes, the videotaping of sexual violence, genital mutilation, torture, bodies being burned alive, people being executed, and families being massacred in their homes. After those attacks, anti-Israel protesters began using masking as a tactic in their protest, and they did so while sowing fear against Jewish students and sowing discrimination against Jewish students and faculty members in an effort to exclude, demonize, and dehumanize them merely because they're Jewish and they have a connection to the Jewish state. So Columbia has decided to reverse course after many months of doing very little to curb anti-Semitic protest. The university has been under tremendous pressure from the government, under the Trump administration, as well as from many members of the university staff and students and Jewish alumni. Yesterday, Columbia announced that after months of taking no action on the mask issue in the face of calls to demask students, a new policy has been announced at Columbia requiring student protesters, including anti-Israel, pro-Palestinian protesters, to show their faces when they protest, to not conceal their faces with masks or any other objects. And through that, these students presumably will protest more responsibly